Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. We're doing a nice little episode. This one's a treat, though, Taco. Wouldn't you say?
I
Uh,
mean, I think so. Everyone is excited with the NBA coming back, and the
yeah,
Bubbles produced some really exciting basketball. And
definitely.
we're gonna take a shot at a FanDuel lineup and try to see if we can win
Listen,
some money.
listen. Before we touch on FanDuel lineups, I do want to touch that I
Yeah.
have been on a little bit on a hot streak.
Ooh.
Thank you, son. um, I have been on a little bit of a hot streak when it comes down to making some William Hill bets out here in Vegas.
Mhm.
I know I sent you that ticket earlier, and I really think we were gonna post it. We didn't, but we were
Mhm.
gonna post it, and I had the Mets -2.5. I had the Yankees, who've been red hot.
Mhm.
Best start in I saw a couple of posts about how red hot they've been since several years. Had them -2.5.
Yep.
I was talking to Andrew, and really, Andrew's like, you almost have to take them at -2.5. Like, why wouldn't you with this
Yeah.
they've been on? And then I had the Reds. So I hit a nice little parlay there. $10 ticket. I'm weird like that. 10-10 is what I bet.
Mhm.
So I hit another little 105. I hit a $2 ticket on UFC, a four-teamer parlay with Derek Brunson, who I liked right off the bat. And then Maya, she was a surprise. A lot of people hadn't seen her fight,
Mhm.
um, and both on one for her I had the under, and for Brunson I had the over.
Mhm.
But not to get too into it, I'm just saying I've been on a little
Sure.
bit of a hot streak. I wanted to touch on those and just say hopefully we can translate and correlate that into our FanDuel performance here. So, what is it we're doing? We're doing NBA, right, Taco?
Yep. We're gonna do a little NBA FanDuel. In full honesty, we did a little practice run yesterday. For the Sunday games, the
Would you call
FanDuel.
that practice run? I would call that pre-practice run.
Right. Well, I mean, FanDuel was offering up a $10 credit for people that went back in. So,
Yeah.
I played my 10 free play. Dave had a couple dollars on his account and did his free play.
Mhm.
It went pretty good. We had Thomas Bryant, who was the number one scorer for the day, but at the end of the day, it ended bad. We had a couple of players. Our point guards didn't produce, and at the end of the day, we were close, but no cigar. And this time, we're gonna take a little bit of a shot and just see what they have. I'm gonna pull up the actual FanDuel
The lineup.
lineup because we'll
So we
enter one. There's 6 games playing tomorrow.
got,
Okay, and one of the cool things about the 6 games tomorrow is that we know 3 players from the Nets are going to be out off the bat.
yeah.
So that's a little reason why we're going to have a decent shot. I feel like at a bet like this is we have some late night information that can help us steer the bets towards
Some of
uh,
the stronger players.
right, and some of the players that are going to get more minutes that normally would cost less,
Right.
that you'd be able to swag out.
So
Uh,
who do you like right off the bat as your point guard? Who do you like?
well, first, this dude put up numbers last time, but I don't know who's out and who's not. Tyler Johnson stepping in. Is this the guy from the Nets? Yeah, he's from the Nets. Tyler Johnson stepping into the starting role. Nevertheless, shows a well, scoreless. Seems like continue earning decent playing time. Lack of options at point guard. I just want to
Yeah,
double check.
some upside.
He definitely has some upside, and look at his price. He's at 4,000. I just want to see one quick thing over here on this. So as we do this, so who have been some of the players or some of the things that you've been interested in this NBA restart so far? I think the quality of play has been really good. It
I
feels
think I think they've been playing really well. I will admit that I haven't watched as much as I'd like to because I've been more focused on a lot of baseball. I think not having had baseball around this time, baseball would have been, already back, and we would have already had our baseball fixed, and maybe I would have been back in kind of like playoff mode for NBA. But being, that hasn't happened with everything that's been going on. I've been watching a lot more baseball. Um, that
like.
being said, though, NBA wise, they've been playing a lot tougher than I thought, man. I saw the Rockets game.
That game was crazy, right?
That game was phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, PJ was off. PJ was chucking those threes, and I can't even count. I forgot how many threes the Rockets shot. They really should have had a much bigger lead on that game. Who were they facing? Remind me.
They were facing it was the Rockets versus the Bucks.
Versus the Bucks, yeah. And I mean, Giannis, man, Giannis is. I mean, you feed that man the ball, and he just it was just a great game all around. I would love to see those two teams in the finals. That would be a. It was a fun game to watch. It was a fun game to watch. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I like those guys. I like
Did-
a lot of the players on both teams. I've been watching a lot of them. The Lakers. They've kind of been. I feel like
I
mean
don't
they
think
got
they've lost yet.
huh?
I don't think they've lost yet in the bubble,
Yeah,
the Lakers.
yeah. I mean they've had some competitive games, but they've won, right?
Mhm.
They're inching out those games, and it's been exciting. I don't know. I don't have any specific player call out or anything, and I'm sure there's some that have been really good or better than expected. So I'd throw that right back to you, and just maybe you could give me a couple of players that if you've watched a little bit more consistently than I have the opportunity to. In baseball, I've been much more consistent.
Sure. I mean, one player to me that I don't know if he's like kind of like today he really did well, but overall he's been a little bit underwhelming to me. Has been Zion Williamson. I expected him to come in much better shape and to dominate, and he's looked a little out of weight and chunky, and that's kind of and he's not playing the minutes at the end, so it's kind of weird. Like seeing what they're doing with him and what's going on. So I'm just hoping that as we get closer to the playoffs, they start using him more. And
Let me ask you a question. Wouldn't you go? I mean, I know George Hill doesn't score. Would you not go George Hill on that 4,000? George Hill doesn't score any points, but he's got a higher average.
he had 2 points in his last game in 21 minutes. See, the thing about it is he's at 21 minutes, which to me doesn't give you enough of an opportunity, especially with how much they give Greek Freak and Chris Middleton the ball to create. Kind of puts it in a bad situation.
Westbrook, man, Westbrook is so explosive.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so explosive.
Okay, so he is out with rest.
Did you see Brooke? I mean, Brooke Lopez in that game was rebound, 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 put back, put back, put back. I mean, it was exciting. Definitely a fun game to watch.
Definitely was a fun game to watch. The Nets and the Wizards was actually an interesting game as well.
Yeah, I missed that one. I missed that one.
Allen and Bryant were just going off, and Allen is out of this game, and I'm just trying to see if like we could see who's going to be like taking his minutes, because that's an interesting play. As far as I'm concerned, because he's not going to really cost much, but he could have great upside. But it doesn't look like there's anyone really down there that's even halfway remotely worth it for the center position. Nurkic, I mean, this is a must-win game for Portland. I like Indiana. I think this is a interesting matchup for Ayton. But I mean, if I'm only talking about 600, I might as well take the best player on the board and a guy that I really believe in Nurkic, especially when we caught a point guard for that low. I just figured with Joe Harris out and Karis LeVert, this kid could get.
Man, KP, he's so expensive.
I mean, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 4 blocks, 1 assist, 1 steal. He's a beast. He's a monster, and he's expensive. Oh my god, he's way more expensive than Tatum, who blew up in the last game.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was definitely much higher than I expected him to be.
We'll play Monday's game against Toronto. Do we have a stats on Monday's game against Toronto? Washington, there's Toronto.
Damn, that trend though, downward.
Yep. Okay, so he played 29. Oh yeah. But I mean, that wouldn't mean that he's due for an uptick. But again, we don't know what kind of minutes are going to be going on in some of these games. Like that's kind of what the scary thing is. Is Cantor there? Where's Cantor? How many minutes does Cantor get in the last game? I think 11 points, 8 rebounds.
Yeah,
Cantor
that's
for a
not
few
bad.
more minutes.
4,000, 25 FanDuel points. Yes, last game.
Big
Yeah,
seeding. Okay, this is a big seeding game. Okay, now that's a good tidbit of information if you tell me, because now that I know that game was going to be a highly contested game, now I definitely want to do this. I'm probably going to come off of you, right? Nope, nope. I'll stay on you, but then power forward wise, I want either Adebayo or Tatum. I'm probably going to just take Tatum because he was hot in that last game, and I love his upside.
yeah, Tatum is, I mean,
Yeah.
another great player.
Oh, rest Tuesday scrimmage game log. This guy's been pretty solid, and he's pretty cheap. And we know this is going to be a game that they're going to have to compete for seeding. So I'm going to take these two guys right there.
Russell.
Let's see. Next would be small forward.
I don't
Uh,
like to overthinking in FanDuel. I like to really kind of like we pick those and it's not like year long. It's because it's a daily thing.
yep.
I like to go for it and not overthink it too much. That's me though.
Yeah, I mean, I like to get a little bit of a ground, you know.
That didn't go too well for us on the pre.
I mean, you know what the problem was? I went with 2 point guards that really didn't deliver. I had a couple guys that went pretty big, but it just there was the power forward position slacked in points, and the point guards. I took Kemba, who they're still putting him on these minutes restrictions, which I feel like is really holding back his value. I would love to take another Boston player here.
I think that's too many Boston players. What do we got? 3?
Yeah, but look
but yeah,
numbers. Like,
yeah, those numbers. Yeah. I mean, Gordon Hayward.
and like these guys aren't really that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, he's put up numbers too, but I think Hayward here just
Might
like
be.
screams value to me.
Yeah, I like Hayward.
I know Timmy's put up some numbers lately though. But not like
Oh yeah, actually, Timmy's been good for 5,200. I mean, you can get the same point. I almost like Timmy better than Hayward
but let's see something about Hayward.
because it's just the upside there. But it's only
35, 45.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And then my thing is from what we read, this game with Boston versus the Heat is
It's
for
gonna be
application.
to be a yeah.
So that means that they're gonna be playing hard and for like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like, let's see.
Jimmy.
I mean, if you're telling me this is a big game and Jimmy Butler is the man for this team, I think that he's going to be someone that's going to get a lot of minutes.
So clearly, that tells you guys we're going to be watching that game like heavy.
I mean, it just makes sense to like invest in it. I mean, I'm trying to catch some other things too. Let's just see who else that there's a point guard. I mean, I really would love to end up with one of these two guys.
It's going to be a tough one. I don't think we're going to have enough.
I mean, wow, they just dropped Kemba to 48.
Yeah, because look at how many points he's getting. I mean,
we should be expecting an uptick in minutes in this game, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, as we're saying.
So, like,
so who do we land on the small guard at that? Wow, look at that! What a explosive performance there.
Okay, so this kid, let's see what he did again. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Reggie
Jackson for sure.
Okay, so now we have 9,000. We got Kemba. Okay, so then that shooting guard we could spend. Oh, damn it. We're outside of range of the two big boys.
Let's
see. At center.
Who center? Yeah, I was gonna say at center. Who do we got that we can kind of? What about Brooke? Brooke was looking good. Oh, actually, Miles Turner.
I was trying to put up some numbers. Let's see what Brooke did.
Maybe Brooke was in fuego yesterday.
But they had, oh,
Yeah, he was playing big time.
I
Now,
did see
will
that.
he repeat that performance?
And,
I
but
don't think so.
and you know what the thing is though? He's facing the Nets, who was
Oh,
his
oh, oh,
old team.
maybe okay. Yep, yep.
Which
I say we
means
go Brooke.
that maybe he could put up a little bit of work.
Yep, and
All
that
right,
should
now how much we have?
get us over.
11
Yep,
more.
yep, that should get us.
Okay, so now we can get Doncic or Harden.
I would go Harden, bro, because
Let's see.
Harden is
Points.
just. I mean,
Let's just see points.
realistically,
60, 56,
wow,
52, 59, 63.
wow.
I mean, Doncic is like top five, I think, going into next year. I think he can like 88.
Oh my God,
Drop the 88.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good.
All right, we have 300 in the bank. Right.
Let's look at that point guard position with Reggie Jackson just to see if there's anybody above 49. Bledsoe, what's Bledsoe looking like? Ooh, was he not playing? Oh, injured. Oh, positive COVID.
Huh.
Dang, that's crazy.
So he's gonna be back though, right?
Not for this game.
Yeah. Let's fill it back up.
Well, we're not picking him anyway, so let's move on from him.
Well, it says Eric Bledsoe is not on the injured report. He's a late arrival. Bledsoe will
No, he's not playing.
or on Monday. Is that Monday? No.
No, that was last week, man.
Oh, okay. August. Oh no, it's August 3rd.
Let's skip Bledsoe, bro. He
So
has
then who's
game.
DiVincenzo is starting then right now?
Let's see.
Where is this guy? Carson Edwards, Monamaker. Where is
Who are you talking about?
the DiVincenzo? Let's see.
Ugh.
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 He was starting over there. But I mean, if he's not a point guard, that means then Hill would have got more burnt. Let me just see what Hill's numbers look like. Because you would think that someone has to get the minutes of point guard to the Bucks, right?
George Hill didn't really have crazy upside. I told you.
Who?
Yeah, Hill. He didn't do well at all. He never had. In Indiana, he didn't do well either.
No, that's not true. He was good there. But what I'm saying is for here, if we're gonna compare against Reggie Jackson, what we'd want to do is we want someone that would get minutes. And if Eric Bledsoe's out, that means
Listen, I say we stick with him, even though we have extra cash. We don't spend it. We roll the dice with Reggie.
All right. So let's get power forward real quick. I think if not, we're good. Power forward. All right, so we have Tatum and Theus. Theus is 52. So Aaron Gordon would actually be 400 back. We only have 300. So nope. I just wish I knew who the Nets big man was that was gonna get the minutes for Allen. I just don't know though. Like if I knew that person, I would take them. Because that's just minutes on the court.
I say we put in this lineup. I think this is a good one as a first one up. Show the boys out there what we got, and just to give it a shot and see how we do.
Sure.
And then have them come back and check out what we wrote on the baseball side.
What we'll do is we'll post it up on Instagram, the lineup, so this way you guys can see exactly who we have, and we'll post the results actually on Instagram. once it's all done tomorrow and let you know how that went in a recap video. But I think that went pretty good. We have a solid team here. We got Brook Lopez at center, Theus and Tatum from Boston at power forward, Gordon Hayward from Boston at small forward. Like we said, we're investing heavy in this game because it's a seeding game. TJ Warren, we have who went off recently for Indiana over here as well. James Harden, the Mr. Walking Bucket himself. We have Jimmy Butler holding down the Miami side of this big game between Boston and Miami. We got Kemba Walker, who are expecting to get some more minutes in this game and hopefully should, exceed his price threshold. And Reggie Jackson, who's the point guard for the Clippers and should see a decent return on his value. I mean, I feel pretty solid about this team. Like you said, they should have some good minutes. We have them in some competitive matchups where, they're going to go for the win. So we're hoping that, guys like Kemba, Tatum, and Hayward will get the minutes, maybe a little extra minutes than they're used to, which can help that value.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out, right, guys? So definitely come back and check out some of our other picks on FanDuel. We're kind of sticking to FanDuel for right now, not necessarily not drafting on DraftKings, but FanDuel is what we're going with. It's the one that we've known and really played a lot in. So definitely come check out some of those lineups and definitely stay tuned for some of those bets. I've been on a hot streak, so you might just want to consider riding with the TDS roll. Just saying. Yep.
And don't forget to check the stories because we have tons of different bets and news information on the Facebook and Instagram stories. So that's one thing definitely to keep your eyes open for. But definitely, Dave, I want to thank everyone for their time. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and spending a little bit of DFS information with us. But thank you guys for everything, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Take care.